Greetings, everyone. Hope all of you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Wow, talk about a blast from the past. Back in 2021, King Arthur Knight's Tale came out. It was a game that I enjoyed a great deal, and I released quite a bit of content about it, going through all the various characters that you could recruit. It was critically well received as well, and I assume it sold relatively well, but it didn't seem like the developer did much with it after the first month of release. I think maybe there was a patch or two, but what people were really waiting for was a console release and possibly an expansion, and it didn't seem like any of that was going to materialize. However, Neocore Games just came out with an announcement letting everyone know that there are going to be some major updates coming to the game. So walking through this announcement, first and foremost, there's going to be some additional DLC called Rising Eclipse. It's going to be a new seasonal content update that contains a new mission chain focusing on a couple of the major groups that you interact with during the game. And it's going to have some new seasonal mechanics as well as a new seasonal building in Camelot. So many of you will remember that as part of Knight's Tale, you had to build up Camelot, and different buildings within it served different functions for you while you went out into the world. So it looks like they're going to give you some more flexibility there. That's interesting in and of itself, but what I find even more intriguing is that they're going to do a massive patch overhaul of the game, labeled as Patch 2.0. And this is in response to community feedback, so it's going to include quality of life improvements, class and character balance changes, brand new skills, rebalanced boss fights and maps, item updates, and much more. Put out a message on Twitter responding to the post where they announced this, wondering whether or not the changes are going to be significant enough that I have to redo all the character guides that I did for the various heroes you could recruit in the game. Unfortunately, it didn't get a response, but I'm really interested to see if this feels like a complete overhaul and it's going to be worth diving back in and reviewing some of those mechanics. And then finally, they don't have a specific date for it yet, but they do confirm, and I'm pretty sure this is the first time the developer has provided this information, that the game is going to be coming to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series SX soon. This is something fans of the game have been asking for over and over again for the past 2 years, and so I know there are a lot of people who are going to be really happy and really excited. Now, the patch and the DLC is going to come out on December 2nd, which is kind of bad timing for me because, of course, Rogue Trader comes out on December 7th. So we'll see whether or not I can fit in some content regarding this. But regardless, if I can't fit it in right when the patch comes out, I'll definitely fit it in at some point in December. I really enjoyed King Arthur, and so I'm absolutely happy to do more content for the game and support it more. And looking forward to hearing about that console release so that this game gets out to a lot more people who want to be able to play it. Oh, last note that I almost forgot. They do have a sentence here saying that they're working on a large expansion for the game featuring the 9th Legion of Rome, which was a large legion that basically disappeared. Like at a certain point, there stopped being records about it. And so it looks like they're going to have their own take on what actually happened to those soldiers. Should be interesting. But regardless, definitely happy to see that Neocore Games continues to support King Arthur, that there's more content coming forward, that it's going to get a console release. All of this is very exciting. And yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm pretty sure I'd be more than happy to do another run in the game. So let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Are you all excited about this? Do you all plan to play it? Especially for those who wouldn't be able to access it on PC and have been waiting for a console release. Do you plan to pick this up once it's available? I assume sometime next year. Anyway, hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.